You've had one of those days, the kind where nothing goes right. You sit on the floor, staring at nothing, and before you even say a word, your dog walks over, puts their head in your lap, and just stays there. You didn't call them. You didn't cry out loud. You barely moved. So how did they know? Most people say, "Oh, dogs just do that." But scientists decided to actually test it, and what they found is genuinely surprising, because the answer isn't what you think. Point 1. Equals they're smelling your emotions. Here's the part that nobody tells you at the dog park. Your dog isn't reading your mind. They're reading your body chemistry, and they're doing it in real time, without you having any idea. When you're stressed or sad, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. It floods your blood, it changes your sweat, it even shifts the way your breath smells. You can't detect any of this, but your dog absolutely can. Researchers at the University of Bristol put this to the test in a 2024 study published in Scientific Reports. They collected sweat samples from people during a stressful task and during a calm moment, then exposed dogs to those samples. The dogs had never met these people. Didn't matter. The dogs exposed to the stress smell showed measurably more pessimistic behavior. They were slower, more cautious, almost as if they'd absorbed the worry from a stranger's sweat alone. Think about that for a second. A person your dog has never seen, never met, and their emotional state still changed your dog's mood. So when you come home carrying a hard day, your dog isn't guessing. They already know before you sit down. Part 2. They're watching your face. But smell is only one part of the story. Your dog is also studying your face constantly, carefully, in ways most owners completely overlook. Brain imaging studies have shown that when dogs see a familiar human face, it activates both their reward centers and their emotional processing areas. They're not just seeing you, they're feeling something about you. Research has also found that dogs can distinguish a smiling face from an angry one, even in photographs, and they show a subtle tendency to look at the left side of your face first when reading your expression, which is the same pattern seen in humans and primates when processing emotional cues. This isn't coincidence. This is thousands of years of evolution doing exactly what it was built to do. Dogs spent roughly 30,000 years living alongside humans. The ones that couldn't read human emotions, they struggled. The ones that could, they got more food, more shelter, more protection. So generation after generation, the ability to read us got sharper and sharper. Your dog is, quite literally, the product of tens of thousands of years of emotional intelligence training. 3. But do they actually care? Okay, so dogs can detect your sadness. We've established that. But here's the question that actually matters. Do they respond to it on purpose? Or are they just reacting automatically, like a smoke alarm going off? A 2024 study published in the journal Animal Cognition looked at this directly. Researchers had dog owners genuinely experience sadness, not act it out, actually feel it, and then watched how their dogs responded. Dogs behaved noticeably differently when owners were sad. They gazed less, they jumped less, and they were even less likely to follow commands, as if the emotional weight of the room had changed something in them too. When owners were happy, dogs performed better and engaged more. When owners were sad, dogs pulled back, quieter, almost like they were being careful. Now, scientists are cautious about calling this empathy in the full human sense. Researchers noted that dogs likely recognize and respond to your emotional state, but the evidence for them truly feeling sorry for you, what we'd call sympathy, is still being debated. But here's the thing. Whether it's empathy, emotional contagion, or something else entirely, the result is the same. Your dog changes their behavior because of how you feel. That's not nothing. Part 4. The chemical bond nobody talks about. There's one more layer to this, and it might be the most powerful part of the whole story. When your dog comes to comfort you and you let them, when you pet them, when you hold them close, something happens inside both of you at the same time. Your body releases oxytocin, so does theirs. Studies have shown that when dogs and humans make gentle, mutual eye contact, Both experience a surge of this bonding hormone simultaneously, and researchers have found this same loop runs on the same brain chemistry that connects a mother to her newborn infant. And importantly, when researchers tested this with wolves raised by humans, the effect simply didn't appear. This isn't a generic animal thing. This is something that evolves specifically between dogs and us. So when your dog lays their head on your knee on a hard night, they're not just being sweet. They are literally, chemically bonding with you in your most vulnerable moment. So, fact or fiction, your dog knows when you're sad. That part is absolutely real. They smell the shift in your body chemistry before you say a word. They read the tension in your face before you even sit down. And when they come to you in those quiet moments, they're not performing loyalty. They're responding to you in the only language they've ever known. The next time your dog finds you on a hard day and just stays, don't brush it off. They chose that moment. They chose you. And if you've ever felt that, you already know it's real. If this gave you a new way to see your dog, hit like and subscribe. We go deep into the science of what your pet is actually telling you every single week.